It's still,
That's
look at
better.
it, Jess.
Mine looks fine.
Yours does?
Yes.
Because
It looks
mine's real
way better.
skinny.
Look how much bigger that is on mine. Before it was just what you're seeing, so I don't know why your iPad looks weird. But
Okay. Good morning, girls. Again, I made a new link because the screen was real little, and it's the weirdest thing because on Jess's, it's little. On my iPad, it's big. I can't believe what YouTube's doing to us. But anyway, back on for another design team projects for Forever Moments Designs. This is called the Victorian Rose Manor. And what I am on her design team. This is what I did with her Victorian Rose Manor digital kit. Well, YouTube's really slow. So what I did with this one is I made a decorated file folder. So let me show you what we got here. So this is a beautiful kind of a cranberry kit. I mean, it's kind of about the color of this ribbon I got here. So anyway, this is your front cover of the file folder. And then it opens up where I'm going to have lots of flips and tucks and all that good stuff. This is all pieces of ephemera from her kit, which is a beautiful kit. Excuse me. This flips open. I did a CD case, put her lady on it, put lots of ephemera in this. There's a side tuck pocket that has ephemera in it. And then this is the other side of the front, which I did a big pocket here, put lots of ephemera in it also from the kit. It opens up like this. Her pages in this kit were just magnificent, I thought. You have these beautiful ladies. So I didn't want to cover them up, so I just left them alone. Here's a picture of a Victorian house. So I left that, but then I made a side tuck here. I decorated a guest check. Hi, Penny. How sorry I had to go out and come back, and Jess says it looks a lot better. I hope it looks good for you this time. And so there's that tuck. So this is the front, and then it opens up to this, which I just made you just a little journal that you can just write in the pocket. This is a corrugated cardboard that I just made a little snippet for you. Oh, this is one of the envelopes from the kit, so I just decorated it, and I just put pieces of ephemera down in it. There's some tickets and there's some stuff from the kit. So that's that side. This side is just an envelope from the kit, some tags. That's that old computer paper they used to have. I can't think of what it's called. I just made you a little snippet with that, and that's a tag. Like I said, these will be for sale tomorrow on the Cyber Monday sale that we're having on my channel. This is the back. So I just made a pocket and put ephemera in there, and, you know, this is Nakia's trim that I got from her. There's a butterfly here. This is just a picture of one of the ladies on the paper. So I just put it on there, and this flips open. I got to figure out what I'm doing here. So this is just a glassine envelope that I put ephemera in. This is a pocket. I did use an old postcard in this one because I thought it kind of fit the bill. So you get an old postcard, you get tags, and then you have this, which is an envelope that flips open. I just decorated this. I have lots of ephemera. Now this has old ephemera in it. So, you know, I buy old ephemera. So this was just like out of a receipt book. This is an old check. This is just an expense receipt, petty cash receipt, another just kind of a receipt, and then a couple of the tags. So that is in that. That was one of the pages from the digital that was beautiful. Oh, and you have an old letter in here from 1889. So that's an old letter. So that's kind of valuable, 1889. And then this envelope just has ephemera in it from the kit. So there's just lots of ephemera in this, lots of tuck spots, and lots of places like you can write on the back of the tags. So that goes that one. Wait a minute, that goes that way, that goes that way. So that is the file folder from the Victorian Rose Manor digital kit for Patti Carroll, Forever Moments Designs. She's got a shop on Ko-fi, only I couldn't figure out how to link it in the description. I'm so sorry. I will try to, I'll try to, if you message me, or we'll figure out how to get it on Ko-fi. I'll definitely show you. So the next kit, oh, wait a minute, not done with Victorian Rose. Sorry, hang on. Hang on. Hey, JMH, good morning. So again, this is the Victorian Rose Manor digital kit from Patti Carroll, Forever Moments Designs. And what this is, I think I made let's see, I made so much stuff last week, I can't remember what I did, so I got to open it. Oh, this is a trifold. So let me move that out of the way. So this opens like this, and I'll show you, but I just did a trifold, so it's very long. And I just did it with, I think, Amazon cardboard. So this is the front. I have all this beautiful Nakia lace down the front. This, and then it opens up where there's just pockets. Hope this isn't Paris in My Heart. Oh, boy. Never mind. This doesn't go with the Victorian Rose Manor. So maybe that's all I did. That's Paris in My Heart. Oh, Debbie, you've really messed this up. I'm thinking here. Yeah, I don't think that goes with that. So anyway, that's what that. I'm going to be in trouble with Patti because now I'm confused on what I got because I got so many digitals. So that was Victorian Rose Manor. So sorry, girls. We're going to do Paris in My Heart, which is another one of her digitals. I'm on her design team, so I've had these digitals for a while. I just got them all made up. So this is Paris in My Heart. And I made a journal. So this is the front. And then there is a tuck spot that has just lots of ephemera. There's a heart. I mean, there's lots of hearts in this Paris in My Heart kit. So I made lots of pockets and that stuff with the hearts. This is the paper. I just made a belly band, and I, used some of the hearts that you can use for journaling cards. Wonderful pictures of people from Paris. Oh, that's just a little envelope from the kit. I put ephemera in it. The paper is really gorgeous. I love this. This was a piece of paper, and this was part of it. There is just a little tuck spot, that over the page tuck spot I did there. So I decorated the back side so you could see it. There's a piece of the beautiful paper. There's another heart that I decorated and put ephemera in. There is the same paper. I just kind of made an over the page tuck so you could journal and you'd have something pretty. Again, I did that again with her. I like her, so I used her a lot. There is another pocket with ephemera. There's an over the page tuck again. And this is the back side of it. There's a piece of the paper. There's a belly band that has tags and ephemera. Little pieces of ephemera that I just decorated and tucked in. There's a pocket that has ephemera. There's a piece of the paper that's beautiful with an Eiffel Tower. There's another Eiffel Tower. There's a pocket. I got stuff in here. Oh, I think this is one of those Jane Austen envelopes. So I need to put a wax seal on there. I'm trying to finish all my wax seals since Jess made them. So I'll put that on this piece of envelope. And that goes in that tuck spot. Hey, Mickey, glad you came back. I'm so sorry. The video was so narrow. I thought I wanted to do it a different way. So this is what I did. Here's another heart from the kit that you can use for journaling, tags. There's an envelope again, and I just filled it full of little pieces of ephemera. So that's in that pocket. Another heart. Another gorgeous envelope. I'm going to put a wax seal on it, just finish it so the project is all finished for tomorrow. So that's a heart, and it has ephemera from the kit. There's the other half of that page with the lady, so I just kind of made it a tuck spot and put lots of ephemera in there. There's another piece of the Eiffel Tower and a pocket, and I just kind of collaged there and put you some ephemera in there. Eiffel Tower with ephemera. Here's a pocket that has lots of pieces. I just collaged pieces together from the kit. This is another over the page little tuck, and then you can see it from this side. Looking for wax seals. These were kind of the mess up ones, so Jess didn't like the way they turned out. So I'm using the messed up ones for these envelopes, which I don't see a thing wrong with them, but she is real fussy, so we just let her do her little thing. Another paper, lots of, that's just a piece of the paper I folded so you can journal. There's that. And there's that with another piece of paper with ephemera. So that is called Paris in My Heart. So that is the journal I made with her digital kit. This now I can show you is that big trifold. So we'll start over again because it's Paris in My Heart. So there's part of the Eiffel Tower. I put one of her ladies on the front. It opens up where there's just lots of tuck spots with lots of ephemera. And so it's just kind of a multi-fold. I didn't want to cover up that page. So it goes out like this. And then when you turn it over, again, that was the front of the trifold. And then you have this here. Here is just a part that has ephemera. So it's just a real neat kind of a fold made with Paris in My Heart. So that's what I made with that digital kit. I have one more. I have, hey, Rebecca Schumann, how are you? Hey, Mickey, Penny. I have, this is called Victorian Blue Manor. So this is what I did with the Victorian Blue Manor kit, Forever Moment Designs by Patti Carrow. I made a journal. So this is the front cover of the journal. Put lots of white lace, put a little skirt down here. It has a couple. You open it up to, again, lots of, that's a nice corner tuck there, and I put ephemera in it. Here's a pocket that has ephemera. Here's another pocket that has one of her envelopes filled with stuff and a tag. And this is another corner spot. It's one of her envelopes. Lots of ephemera from the kit. The pages are real pretty blue. We did use some old ledger in this one because it kind of fit the course. This was a piece of old ledger that we made a pocket, put ephemera in that. That's one of her envelopes filled with ephemera. There is an envelope with her ephemera, and I just tuck it in there. I made a belly band with one of the ladies. This is not goes with the kit, but she has a tag kit And I made lots of tags. I've sold envelopes full of her tags that I decorated. So that's from one of the, I think it's a wallpaper tag kit. So there's that. There's another tuck spot with some ladies, and I put the ephemera in it. Pocket filled with ephemera. This was a coffee filter. Coffee dyed, so I just filled it with stuff. I made you a little snippet with one of the ladies on it. Here's the pretty pages. Another pocket. This is an envelope, and I just kind of hung it over the top of the thing. That is, you know what, that could be a piece. I think that's a piece of her kit. That's not mine. That's a piece of her kit. So we must have got some old ledger stuff from the kit. There's the middle. There's a lady down here in the corner. There again, I used old receipts that we had. I had some blue receipts. There's the other half of that ledger, 1969. There's a glassine bag that I decorated and filled. That's just it over the page so you can have some secret journaling. That opens up. This opens up, flips down. I made a pocket and put ephemera in it. This is a side corner tuck. I used a piece of the paper and just folded it. There's some more pieces. CD envelope that I kind of decorated with some of the paper. Remember old tickets I got from Nikia. Corner. Pretty paper. This here is an envelope that I just filled with stuff. Some of the paper, decorated it, made you flip up. And then another glassine bag filled with her stuff. So that is the journal for the Victorian Blue Manor. Also with the Victorian Blue Manor, I made this. I made this trifold. I made it from probably a manila file folder, but it's just kind of filled with ephemera, so it kind of goes with that journal. So it's just got lots of her stuff in it. Oh, I guess that I did it backwards. This is the front, and then I just made lots of tuck spots, put lots of pieces of the kit in there. This opens up like this. There's another one of them gorgeous ladies that I love. Ladies, you know that. This has got lots of an old receipt, and old parcel tickets. Well, this is the front. What did I do? This must fold and flap all kinds of different ways, I guess. So this is the front. And then it goes this way and it opens up. So that's Victorian Blue Manor.
Mom, can you answer Rebecca's question? Who is the paper kit designer on Etsy, ?
She's not on Etsy, Rebecca. She's on Ko-fi. And I really tried to get her link in my description box. And I messaged her this morning and I haven't heard from her. I will get back with you, but she's on Ko-fi. She's not on Etsy. And I can message you to let you know. I can try to get you the link just to her kit, because her kits are beautiful. So again, I make the base, and Jess covers an envelope with muslin, and then she puts all this old vintage lace on it, and then I kind of do the finishing touches. So it's got an old rose. It's got pieces of the kit. This is old blue trim that came off of a pillowcase. This is an applique.
Lay it down.
Okay, this is a lady, this is Nikia's trim that I love so much. Inside your envelope, I put, I line it with her paper, and inside the envelope is just this. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is one of her envelopes I just filled, and then just lots of pieces from the kit. These are old tickets that I got from Nikia. That's one of those Jane Austens. I need to put wax seal on. This is just corrugated cardboard that we made just a side tuck piece. This is that old computer paper, which I have a piece of bling and just decorated with pieces. This is a glassine bag filled with pieces from the kit, and then I just kind of decorated the corner of that. Oh, this is a guest check that I decorated. And this. So this is Victorian Blue Manor. Like I said, I logged into my Ko-fi trying to get her link, but a Ko-fi to me is very hard. So like I said, Rebecca, I will, hey, Rhea, good morning. Hey, Gina, I will try to get her link for you, Rebecca, and either email it to you or something so you can have her Ko-fi shop to get these kits, because they're all beautiful. So anyway, I appreciate you girls early this morning. I hope your weather's better than ours. And tomorrow I will be selling all of this stuff on my channel. It's going to be called Cyber Monday. So all of this stuff will be for sale, and I am working on more stuff. Jess and I have done a whole lot of little inexpensive gifts. We've stamped lots of fabric. We've made wax seals. So we have 4 Santas made out of old quilts. Jess made the cutest owls. So we have lots of stuff for tomorrow. So we'll have lots to show you, and Patti will be selling. So Rebecca, if you can be here tomorrow, Patti will get you the link for her shop, because
I think Daisy's trying to post it. So she said, but we can't see it. I told her to try again.
Well, it's because she's not a moderator. Just hit the 3 dots, because I'm not seeing anything. So by her name, just click over. There's 3 dots. Just make her a moderator for the short time, and she can put the link in. So do you see where you can says standard or managing moderator? You can just put managing moderator, and then it will turn her blue, and then Daisy come in and
she got it. No, I can't do it. Not on this iPad.
Yes, you can. That's how I do it. All right, let me refresh this iPad.
She said she found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay, because the only thing I'm showing on my YouTube this morning is Mickey, and that's awful. Okay, if you found it. Yeah, it's Forever Moments Designs, Patti Carrow on Ko-fi.
And she also has a Facebook page, and she does freebie Fridays.
Yeah, she does. If you join her Facebook group, Crafty Inspiration? Inspired Craft Room. Inspired Craft Room. The Inspired Craft Room, Jess says. She has freebie Fridays, and she did a really neat freebie this last Friday. So go over to the Inspired Craft Room, join the group, and then maybe she has things posted in there. But if you go to her Facebook page, maybe her link for the Ko-fi is in there. Thank you, Penny. I really do appreciate that. And I hope you girls have a wonderful day. We'll probably be on in Craft and Chat later, I hope. I am on the design team for Oducina, and I do have projects that I have to show of hers. So I may be back pretty soon showing the projects made from Oducina, because I do want to sell all this stuff tomorrow. So see you girls tomorrow, or see you again in a half an hour, 45 minutes with Oducina's design team projects. Thank you, Penny. We appreciate it. Yeah, J Mac, come join me later. See you later. Thanks, girls. Love you all. Bye.